It's all right. You're back on now. Come on, tell me.
I went to the shop to buy a kettle. It was marvellous. It was at Rathgar. So I said, we'd like to buy an electric kettle. He said, oh, it's an electric kettle you'd like to buy? I said, yes. All right, yes. Do you sell them? Oh, yes. You're in the right place. This is the place. So have you got it? Oh, yes, we've got it. We have plenty. Unfortunately, we sold the last one yesterday. But don't worry, we still got one left. That was all in one go. I thought, this is the only kind of way you can get this, you know. God help us all when that stops. It'll be dead, won't it? That was stunning, it was.
Why were you buying a kettle anyway in Rathgar?
Well, the hotel was closed. Everything's shut up, nailed up. If we had to go buy a kettle, we get a cup of tea. That's what it's like. That's what's happening to Ireland. You can't get a cup of tea anymore.
And you had to go and get a kettle to
we
make
bought
your
a
own
kettle, yes. We had to go and buy, and I went to a shop to buy tea. The chap says, no, he said, this is French week. I said, well, I'll have some French tea. He said, no, they'll have some French wine. So he made me drink 4 glasses of this wine, by which time tea didn't interest me any longer. I mean, then we got this bottle of tea. Who wants tea? French week in Rathgar. But he put on one of these, you know, these butcher's French aprons with a sort of blue and white stripe. And less like a French butcher than Jack wouldn't look. It was marvellous.
Will you be wearing the Bonyin hat on your head?
I just would, because I came out in a rush this morning. I washed my hair. Hairs. My hairs. I washed my hairs this morning. That's it.
Splendid head of hair. I see nothing wrong with your head of hair at all. I mean, you still have most of it, like the rest of us.
You can see the join, though, can't you?
I suppose you can. Tell me about. You didn't actually answer the question when I asked you what, apart from the Gaiety and all of those, what else are you doing with your life at the moment? I mean, what are you working on? What's the latest?
Well, I'm writing a. You know, my father was Irish, and he came from Sligo. His grandfather came from Buncrana. And I'm an Irish. I'd like to get this right, that I'm an Irish citizen, you know.
We know that.
Right, great. Okay, well, I'm writing a book on the expatriate Irish, sort of like my father's life story, where it was called The King, because he told me that we were descended from the kings of Ireland. And when I got to school, I told everyone I was the king of Ireland, and they beat the shit out of me. So I'd stopped telling them I was the king of Ireland, you know. I told them I was the dustman of Ireland or something like that. That was it. But he insisted he was a great chieftain and all these stories of Ireland.
Lies, of course. The Milligans were never kings.
He was marvellous, yes. O'Mela Goyne is the real name I discovered.
Never kings of it. The Byrnes, yes, but the Milligans, never.
Oh, well, step outside and say that. Get the recording and the result of this fight. Anyhow, and I'm writing a story about that sort of those Irish who were expatriate, who stayed Irish all their lives and lived in the sort of dream Celtic world of yesteryear. That's a novel I'm writing.